Hello, great people. It's good to be here once again. We're in the festive season, so I will say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. This is Bosman Channel, your channel where we learn, we live, and we love. And today we'll be exploring the topic around moving to a new country. Could be moving to Canada, moving to Europe, moving to any part of the world. And I'm saying this as someone who has lived in a number of countries. So we are looking at common mistakes people do when they move into a new country. And moving to Canada exposed me or showed me, some mistakes that, people tend to make. It's good to move to a new country. Whatever people say, I always say that, people's situation will always be different. So yours may be different from mine. Some people say it's not good to move. People achieve different level of success when they move, to a new country. And people will always move for various reasons. But I know in the past few years, there have been a lot of talk and a lot of situations, where people are moving, especially from Africa or from Nigeria, where we are, to a new land. But this is not speaking to only Nigerians. This is speaking to everyone across board. Sometimes people come to a new country and before you know it, they start on a wrong footing. And before they can recover, it's always very difficult. So what are these three common mistakes that we want to talk about? The first one that we'll talk about is pressure. And pressure can come from different areas. It can come from home. That's the truth about it, because immediately you move to a new country, the expectations of people back home just go way up. They feel that, you are making a lot of money. I was watching a funny video where somebody was, requesting that his uncle or brother should start a gas station, for him back home. And the uncle was just joking that no, that he's been in UK for 2 months. Instead of building the gas station, he will build a refinery. So that's the expectations when you move, and you need to check that. A lot of time, and most times, you need to survive before you can help people. When you are flying, they will tell you that if the oxygen level drops, you should ensure that you fix yours first, before fixing even for your loved ones, so you avoid pressure from home, but you should also avoid pressure in your new land, pressure looking at what people are doing. Some people have been around, they might have achieved more than you do. It's like turn by turn, it's steps and stages, Don't put yourself in such pressures, like the car they ride, the kind of home they live, the kind of clothes they wear, the kind of parties they go to, the way they spend and things like that. Fingers are not equal. So you need to avoid that kind of pressure. I remember when I first came as well, there's potential to, be under such pressure. And some people will tell you, I know a friend when he bought his house, the way it was, maybe out of love, but it could have been a lot of pressure on me to do what I'm not supposed to do. And the problem is that when you start getting your finances wrong, is the beginning of a big problem. So avoid, putting yourself under pressure. The next one is listening to wrong information, wrong advice. And again, it may even come from loved ones. They may tell you because they feel that they love you. Some people will say you can't do this. You can't do this job. People are not getting successful in this job. Like I said, I know a friend who they said, you can get certification in this area because they are not allowing people to get it. But he has gotten it now. So listening to wrong information is something that you need to avoid. I was also talking to my friend one day. Someone told him, before he got his driver's license, that he can buy a small car and try to push it around, risk it. People can do that and get away with it. But then you don't want to jeopardize your future, the future of your family, because doing that could lead to what can, lead you to jail. And then before you get your citizenship, especially in a place like Canada, if you fall into having criminal record, you are putting your citizenship at risk. So you may have to restrain yourself from, flouting the law, because is a lot of risk, and this is not a place where you can wriggle your way out. So avoid listening to wrong information. And I would say as part of this is know the kind of crowd that you move with. Everyone is good, but then those who are giving you information, are they aligned with your goal? Are you guys going to the same place? People who are seeing different things can't give you the best advice. And for people, because they failed in something, they will also tell you that you can't do it. So you need to avoid listening to wrong information or advice, when you move into a new place. But the third one that I want to talk about is giving up too early. And I see this several times. Giving up too early may even start before you move in. I remember when I was moving in, my thought was that it's a new land, maybe I should tone down my dreams, just focus on family and things like that. But no, you can focus on family and ensure that you follow up with your dreams and your goals. But the other part is that when you come in, it's possible for things not to move well at the beginning. I always tell people the first 2 to 3 years will be the most difficult one. That's average for most people. Some may come earlier, some may come a little bit later, but it's always like an average of 2 to 3 years. And it could be very, very, very difficult. I mean, I can tell my own story at a point in time, time that you feel like just giving up, time that you feel like maybe your dreams won't come true, a time that will feel like maybe you are reaching for too much. But this is the time that you should hold tight to those dreams. This is the time that you should fuel it more. This is the time that you should give, put more energy into achieving your dreams, and I believe, those dreams one day will come to pass. Again, I know a holy book that says, write the vision and make it plain on the tablet of your heart, so that he who see it may run with it. For the vision is for an appointed time. Though it tarries, it will come to pass. But it says it shall not tarry, but it will come to pass. These are some common mistakes that we should avoid. And I believe you are in your new land to succeed, to do great things. And again, till we meet again, keep doing those great things. Thank you.